Good afternoon. I wanted to say a few words about the situation in Venezuela. Obviously, we are seeing the Venezuelan people strive to get a government that they control, not have a government controlled by an authoritarian military regime that in turn is controlled by Cubans and other forces external to Venezuela. This is obviously a very serious situation. The president has been monitoring it minute by minute throughout the day, as have his advisors. We see this now as a potentially dispositive moment in the efforts of the Venezuelan people to regain their freedom, which we fully support. There have been a lot of speculation, comment in the media about what's happening in Venezuela. We think it's still very important for key figures in the regime who have been talking to the opposition over these last 3 months to make good on their commitments to achieve the peaceful transfer of power from the Maduro clique to interim President Juan Guaido. Figures like Defense Minister Vladimir Padrino, Chief Judge of the Venezuelan Supreme Court Miguel Moreno, the commander of the Presidential Guard, Rafael Hernandez Dalla, all agreed that Maduro had to go. They need to be able to act this afternoon or this evening to help bring other military forces to the side of the interim president. The Cubans, we believe, have played a very significant role in propping Maduro up today, possibly with help from the Russians. That's the speculation, certainly in Caracas. We think this demonstrates why we need Venezuela ruled by the people of Venezuela and not by external forces. Juan Guaido is out on the streets of Caracas now. He's rallying the people. He's called for the people to come out, and they are increasingly on the streets. As I think many of you know, there were mass demonstrations planned for tomorrow. The circumstances of what's happened today in Caracas have called people out all over the country. So Guaido is behaving in the same courageous way he and other figures in the opposition have these last 3 months. We know that over 40 people have been killed by the Maduro regime in the course of these protests. This is an act of bravery by Guaido and others, really for the freedom of the Venezuelan people. I don't think it's support in the military for the Maduro regime. I think it's fear. I think it's fear of the 20 to 25,000 Cuban security forces in the country. I think it's fear of the consequences if adhering to the constitutional mandate of the interim president fails. But I think really now what we're seeing is the people of Venezuela, this has been building for a long time, that if this effort fails, they will sink into a dictatorship from which there are very few possible alternatives. We want, as our principal objective, the peaceful transfer of power, but I will say again, as the president has said from the outset, and that Nicolas Maduro and those supporting him, particularly those who are not Venezuelan, should know, is all options are on the table.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.